All right, in this exponential application, we are given an exponential expression that relates the time somebody's on a diet to their overall weight t weeks later. So t, in this case, time, is in weeks. So for the first question, we want to determine the weight after 8 weeks. Well, in this case, is simply just plugging in 8 into our function. So we're going to find the weight at week 8. That's just 285 times 0.995 raised to the 8th power. And when I plug that into my calculator, what I get is 273.8, I guess, would be the easiest way to do it. Here's 1/10 of a pound. There we go. So that would be this first answer. The second answer, we want to find out how long until Bill weighs 256.52 pounds. In this case, for this problem, we want the output of this function to be 256.52, and we need to solve this equation for t. And so what we first do is we're going to divide both sides of this equation by the 285 that's multiplied out front here. When I do that, what I get is 0.9 basically on this side, and over here what I get is just the 0.995 to the t. So again, I divided both sides by this 285 right here to get that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the log base 10 to both sides. I use the log base 10 because I can get my calculator involved. I also am using logs because logs allow me to take the exponent and move it down out front, and so that's what I'm going to do next. That's a really important property of logarithms, is if I have an exponent inside of a logarithm, I can put it out front here. So t times the log of 0.995. And the last step here to solve for t is I just divide both sides by this log of 0.995, and that will give me t equals the log of 0.9 divided by the log of 0.995. And when I plug that in my calculator, the nearest week I get about 21.